Like, I literally can't even believe I'm crying. This is the reality of working a 9 to 5 job that doesn't even pay you enough to do anything. I literally cry on my way home from work every single day. I'm stressed about money. I don't get enough sleep. I have no flexible schedule. I hate driving to work. I hate commuting. Everyone is stupid and nobody knows how to fucking drive.
Okay, so she's having a tantrum. Got it. She's throwing a tantrum because she has to work. Mm.
I feel ugly. I'm fucking depressed. I work for a company that literally could give two shits less about me, and I'm extremely overworked. I'm literally 24 years old and work so hard. Like,
I'm sorry. Oh man, all of the linemen across America are laughing right now. Anyway, continue with the hard work. Oh man,
this is so embarrassing. Like I literally can't
it
even believe
is.
I'm crying to my phone right now, and it's like so sad that like so many people live like this and think it's normal. I don't have freaking dental insurance and I didn't even know, so I didn't get it at my job, and it's too late for me to apply to get it. So now I can't go to the freaking dentist, and because they pay me jack, I do not have enough money to go to the dentist and get a cleaning done and my filling fixed. So that's nice. I'm just over it. Like, I can't do it. Like, I just want to quit, and it's just so frustrating. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm speaking for everybody because there's so many influencers on here that just make like a ridiculous amount of money, and it's like, oh my god, like, I just want to get to that point already where I can just do that for myself and for my family. And it's just so frustrating. Like, why is this like life? Why, like, who decided that this was normal and that this is what we're supposed to do? Like,
Whoever it was that gave you the participation trophies, that's who you should be mad at. You're throwing a tantrum because you have to work. You're throwing a tantrum because you somehow think a company is supposed to like care about you. Like you get a paycheck. What more are you looking for? That may sound harsh, that may sound old school, but I think when you understand that reality, that it's a fair exchange, you're providing your labor, they're providing you a paycheck. What am I missing? Nowhere in the employment contract did it say, well, we have to be your friend also. When you sign this employment contract, we're going to be your friend also. And when you don't feel good and or you just feel like, when you feel like throwing a tantrum, just take the time off or, none of that is in the employment contract. You go to work, you make widgets. In exchange for making widgets, they give you a paycheck. That's it. And nothing will change until you have a goal. I think the reason you like college so much is one, responsibility. Learn some responsibility. You didn't have any in college, right? College just can feel like, oh, life is just grand. The money is magically flowing in the background and you never have to see it. It's like school loans and everything that just happens. And, somehow I show up here every day. The cafeteria is stocked every meal. And, I have housing that I never have to write a rent check for. Like none of that happens. So I live in this, really free environment. But then you graduate, you get a job, you pay rent, unless you live with your parents or something. But that's called being an adult. And the other thing is, college, there's a plan. You do this year one. Year one is broken down into part one, part two. Part one consists of, oh, I have to take these 4 classes. And you have an advisor that helps you map these things out. So you have an advisor that gives you a target to shoot for. So even though you're in this really misleading free environment where everything just magically happens and you don't necessarily have to work for anything, you still have to go to class and they give you a target to aim for. Midterms, finals. And then the second part of year one happens. And then your advisor mapped out those classes for you. And now you have targets that you're hitting along the way until one freshman year over. Now, summertime. If you were smart, back in the fall when you started, you already started lobbying for an internship. Now you have an internship. Then sophomore year starts, and the same process goes on and on and on for 4 years, typically 4 to 5. Then from there, once you graduate, you no longer have that structure in place. You no longer have these advisors telling you, here's your next goal. Here's your next target to work towards. The college didn't put together this plan for you that was made already saying, here's what you got to do to graduate. Follow the, mark these, steps or, work along this path and you'll end up here at your goal, which is to graduate. But then once you graduate, you have to continue doing that. You have to continue setting goals for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to throw tantrums in a car on your way to wherever. Like, come on, man, you're an adult. Am I missing something? It's like, yo, these participation trophies are, whoo. Let's continue.
This is extremely mentally draining and unhealthy to live like this.
I agree. Oh, I couldn't agree more. It is very unhealthy to live like this and then throw tantrums about it. You need to stop everything you're doing and ask yourself, what do I want to be when I grow up? Whatever you come up with, that's what you work towards. And you go to wherever that is. Don't live for somebody else. Focus on yourself when you're asking yourself this question. Don't worry about anybody else, what anybody else may think about you. This is your goal, your target to hit. So if you said, I want to work in the oil industry seems exciting for whatever reason. Then one, you now have a target. What you're going to do within the oil industry, you'll figure that out. But you have an industry that you're interested in. And then you don't say, I want to work in the oil industry and then, I'm going to move to Princeton, New Jersey. What? There's no oil there. Move to Texas. So once you set a goal for yourself, everything else works itself out. Where you should live, what you should be doing to achieve that goal, what you should be doing along the way, it all works out. The hardest part you have to figure out is, what do I want to be when I grow up? And the minute you are able to say that, all of your tantrums go away magically. They just magically go away. I promise you.
Like, just 3 years ago, I was so happy, like, in college, like, being with my friends, like, thinking that my life was gonna be, like, amazing, like, I was gonna have this great job, and it's like, what is this? Like, I literally get paid horrible money to dedicate 99% of my time to a company that doesn't even care about me.
You have been sold a lie by influencers. And you thought that was reality. It's not. Most people go out and work. Most people utilize whatever skill set they have to gain money. It's just called being an adult. And I also notice you're like, what is this fabulous, amazing job that you thought you were going to have? Notice, notice she doesn't give any indication of what that is. Again, just pie in the sky. Yeah, I just want to make a lot of money and have, all of my free time. What? Doing what? You want to make a lot of money doing what? That's the thing. Doing what? That's what most people can't answer. Oh man, I just need to win the lottery. And then do what? You can't answer that question. When you can answer that question, you will live a different life.
I graduated all school. Why do I have less freedom as an adult at my corporate job than I did in college? Like,
Because you're not a child. Look at any child. All they have is free time. Adults don't have as much free time because you have responsibilities as an adult. Yo, somebody really did this girl wrong. I can't even be mad at her. I would have to see who is around you that you think this way. Who is around you that gave you a participation trophy?
it makes no sense. Like, why are we going backwards? I can't keep doing this anymore. Like, I just have these goals and dreams for myself, and it's not to sit at a freaking desk all day and get yelled.
You know she just lied, right? She has all these goals and dreams. No, you don't. You don't have goal the first. You don't have dream the first. Your idea of goals and dreams are very vague statements. And those very vague statements will never come true. I have all these big goals for myself. Yeah, I want to make a lot of money and I want to lose weight and I want to live this, fabulous life and right, doing what? You can't answer that question. Doing what? And this is the future. Good God.
Yelled at and overworked and underpaid. Always wanted to have like my own wellness clinic and like advocate for women and women's health and just like
You want to have your own wellness clinic? What does that mean? What is a wellness clinic? Like seriously, what on earth is a wellness clinic? And you want to advocate? You see how vague this is? When you live in these vague terms, this is what you get. This is exactly what you get. So I would say for her vagueness and not having goal the first, this is a proper reaction. She should be throwing a tantrum in the car. I would be. You would be.
be somebody like a resource to people that don't have access to health care.
You don't even have dental insurance. So you don't have your own you don't have your own dental insurance, but you want to advocate and help other people get health care and uh, mm. Please listen to me. You sound lost. You sound like you have not a clue. You sound like you don't know what your purpose is. You sound like you have no goals. You sound like at every step of your life until this point, you've had someone else to just hold your hand through it and tell you what to do. You need to take a beat and ask yourself that question. A wellness clinic? Serving who? She said women. Which women? Do you want to serve women of a certain community? Do you want to serve all women across the globe? Only women in Tennessee? Like, what women are you talking about that you want to help?
Just like a whole thing, and it's like I just wish I had like the grip on social media that so many other people do. Like,
And there's your problem. You're following social media. You want to be an influencer so bad and live this, this carefully curated life. It's not reality. When you decide to live in reality, life changes. You stop trying to aspire to the fantasy. It's not real. It's not. Accept reality. Reality is amazing. Reality is great. Live in it. Try it.
I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be yelled at and being told all day long that I'm basically not enough and I don't do enough at my job.
Oh yeah. Participation trophy. This is participation trophy 101 right here.
I want to be my own boss and I want to be an advocate for women and, like I said, women's health. And it's just like, it just seems so far out of reach for me right now. Like,
It is. It is. It's very far out of reach. You wanna have your own business? Jesus Christ. Here's a tip that can help you. Instead of wanting to own your own business, instead say to yourself, what problem can I solve? No business owner, company head says, I want to own my own business. That's something an employee says. And you're going to open a wellness clinic and be another employee. It's going to be the same thing, except now you have even more pressure. A true entrepreneur never says that. A true entrepreneur says, what problem can I solve? What problem do women out there looking for healthcare or whatever it is you're trying to do, what problems do they have? Let me go on Reddit and do some research to see what common problems they have that I can then solve. You sound very lost. You need to sit down and get very clear.
I've looked for years trying to find jobs that were remote in the integrative and holistic health space for women, and it's either underpaid or it's like completely on the West Coast, and I just can't find it. Like, I've just been working in this corporate nonsense for modern healthcare, and it's horrible. I can't even rant about this anymore.
Going back to what I said before with my oil example, you go where the money is. You want everything. You want a remote job, you want it to pay amazing money, you want it to be in the exact field, and you don't want to do anything for it. You don't want to budge. You don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit in my house. The job comes to me. I got the free time come on, man. If the jobs that you're looking at, integrative health, holistic health, if they are a lot of them on the West Coast, bye. You're moving to the West Coast. And I guarantee you, if that's what you truly want to do, you will be way happier. But no, instead you want to stay where you are, repeating the same cycle, not bud, because you want to have your way and throw tantrums about it when you don't get your way. Like, come on, man. What age do we live in?
But I'm just not. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
Somebody help these children. Somebody help. Ugh, Lord Jesus. Go to where the money is. If holistic health, integrative health is what you really want to do, goodbye. You're moving to the West Coast. Stop being a spoiled brat. Stop being a spoiled brat that just wants to sit on her behind and have everything come to her. I don't want to budge. I don't want to do anything. It all has to come to me. And I want all my free time. Meanwhile, there is another you out there. There's a bunch of other yous out there. And they're saying the same exact thing. Man, this corporate job is so frustrating and it's not living up to what I thought it would be. I really want to be in integrative health, holistic health. So I'm finding all these jobs, but a lot of them seem to be on the West Coast. Well, California, here I come. And they're going to move. And they're going to go to where the money is. And they are going to be a lot happier. Meanwhile, you are going to sit there and throw tantrums in the car. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.